parking tickets tonight at 10, only on CBS 2 News.
The CSI New York season premiere.
Welcome to the party.
Tonight on CBS.
Your turn. The nurses just give it 5 minutes. You can go in.
What did Dr. Keto say?
He says they won't have any problems harvesting my eggs.
That's great. We already know that. But did you tell him that the fertility shots are making you nauseous?
I'm fine.
You're sane. I'm actually convinced that after this, you're going to have good karma for the rest of your life and gain instant access to heaven.
Well, maybe it has started already.
Does that mean that things went well with Aaron at the movies?
Well, we actually never made it to the movies, but it went great anyway. If you don't count the visit from his new best friend, Sophie.
What was Sophie doing there?
She came to cry on Aaron's shoulder. Seems like she's got a lot of problems.
Yes, she does. Most of them are thanks to my brother, I'm sorry to say. Look, I feel bad for her, but I think that Aaron should be very careful.
Well, he says they're just friends, so...
With my brother in her life, I'm sure that she needs friends. But anybody who's involved with Cole should come with a warning label. And I think that Aaron needs to keep his distance.
If you're looking for Sophie, I just got here. I don't have a clue where she is.
Oh, that's okay. It's you I want to talk to.
We don't have anything to talk about.
It's funny. You and Sophie never seem to run out of conversation.
Sophie and I are just friends, okay? That's all.
Oh, so that's why she shares so much personal stuff with you? All the sharing, it stops now. You got it? She's not pregnant anymore, so you can forget she ever talked to you about it.
My purse down here with my pills.
Morning.
Hello, good morning. What's this?
Picked you up a little something.
Oh, Paul. Something.
You can wear it to Craig's preliminary hearing.
Let's see. Oh, my God, Paul. Oh, this is exquisite. Oh.
Is it too little?
No, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. No, of course not.
You and I are already engaged. I just thought the ring was a really nice formality, but formality.
I'm just a little confused about the timing, that's all. Because yesterday you didn't really want to set a date until Craig went to jail, and now this,
Well, I wised up. Why wait?
Maybe it might be good for you to be sure about how you feel.
I know how I feel. I'm sure that I love you. I'm sure that I want to marry you. I know exactly how I feel.
About Meg.
I was the attorney. Rosanna and Paul pressured the DA into speeding up the preliminary hearing.
On what basis?
Rosanna's fragile condition. She would prefer to testify right away.
Well, apparently she will have a lot to say.
I'm sorry you went to go see her. It upset you.
Can you blame me? She knows everything, Craig. You switched the babies, and she's going to testify to that. And we're going to have to sit there and listen to how you tried to kill her to keep her from revealing it.
And I told you, that's not how it happened. Please tell me that you haven't stopped believing in me.
Wow, look at this place. Hello.
Hi, what's that?
Our rent deposit check returned.
You worked it out with the landlord?
After he heard my brave little story, he felt sorry for me, so he even offered to tear up the lease. I deserve an award.
Yeah, you do. For a lot of things.
I found some of your DVDs at my house. I thought that you might want them back. So, here you go. Oh. Phantom Life.
We were supposed to watch that one together.
You think maybe we still could?
Well, I just thought you should know I have some personal obligations out of town, so I'll be leaving by the end of the day.
Well, I hope you'll be back. We may need you to give testimony in our case against Dusty Donovan.
I'll be glad to. When will that be?
Unfortunately, the case is stalled, but make sure we have your contact info and the DA's office will be in touch.
I'll give it to the desk sergeant.
Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Hey, Dallas. You left a message for my wife on her voicemail, but she's out of town. Anything I can do? Well, I was hoping Lily could help us out with a little problem we've got. What kind of problem? Locating Dusty Donovan. He didn't show up for his pretrial hearing. Lily's on a school trip with our daughter, and before she left, she made a point of removing herself from all of Dusty's legal problems. So you don't think it's possible she knows where he is? No, but since it sounds like he may have skipped bail, I don't think he would give anyone a heads up. Well, I can't comment on an ongoing investigation, but I expect you to let me know if you or your wife hear anything from him. Will do. Thanks.
When I was about 12, 13, my mom was diagnosed with diabetes. It was a big blow to the family. You know, seeing her suffering, the physical changes and the emotional changes really bothered me a lot. So I think of that when I'm helping patients. Listening, understanding, putting yourself in that person's shoes is a big part of my day. And I really appreciate that. I get a lot out of that. My name is Mark Moore, and I'm a CVS pharmacist.
It's a lonely feeling. While the rest of the world is sleeping soundly, you've woken up in the middle of the night asking yourself,
Why am I up again?
That's why only Ambien CR has 2 layers of sleep relief. The first dissolves quickly to help you fall asleep fast. Plus, unlike other sleep aids, there's a second layer. It dissolves slowly to help you stay asleep. Until you know how Ambien CR will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Be sure you're able to devote 7 to 8 hours to sleep before being active again. Sleepwalking and eating or driving while not fully awake with amnesia for the event have been reported. In rare cases, sleep aids may cause severe allergic reactions such as swelling of your tongue or throat or shortness of breath. If you experience any of these behaviors or reactions, contact your doctor immediately. Side effects may include next-day drowsiness, dizziness, and headache. It's non-narcotic and can be taken for as long as your prescriber recommends. However, like most sleep aids, it has some risk of dependency. Don't take it with alcohol. Ask your prescriber about Ambien CR. Remember, CR for a good night's sleep from start to finish.
Nature makes it red, Campbell's makes it soup. A taste you love, goodness through and through.
Campbell's tomato soup gives you a full serving of vegetables and no artificial colors or flavors.
Campbell's, good possibilities.
Rushing around, working hard.
See you tomorrow.
Taking care of our kids.
Wake up, Mommy.
Finding time for friends. All this makes us feel run down and can weaken our body's defenses. So help strengthen them by drinking delicious Dan Active every day. Only Dan Active has LKCI Immunitas and is clinically proven to help strengthen your body's defenses. Dan Active helps strengthen your body's defenses.
More than 25 studies have shown the beneficial effects of Dan Active and LKCI Immunitas.
Wow, those are some big sinus symptoms. But Advil Cold and Sinus is huge relief. The power of Advil, plus a strong decongestant. Ask for it at the pharmacy counter. Advil Cold and Sinus. Big time relief.
Ever try that leading whitening strip? It's stuck in your mouth, so you're stuck in the house. New Listerine whitening quick dissolving strips dissolve away. And because they go, you can go. Plus, you're not stuck with that taste. You're not stuck taking them off either. Listerine whitening strips dissolve in minutes, kill bad breath germs, let you go. So why get stuck? Listerine whitening quick dissolving strips are the refreshingly easy way to get noticeably whiter teeth. It's whitening that lets you go.
CBS News, winner of 5 Emmys for excellence in broadcast journalism.
Kid Nation is the most intriguing show of the season.
We really need some fresh meat. To kill or not to kill? That is the question.
Kid Nation, new episode, CBS tonight.
What the hell?
Somebody doesn't want you around. Who did this to you?
No, your mom. She's not in any trouble. The police just thought she might have known where Dusty went.
Yeah, but how could Dusty skip out on her like that, especially when Mom was the one who posted his bail and everything?
Well, Dusty, he plays by his own rules. I'm just glad that your mom's out of town and that she didn't get sucked back into it again.
Yeah, well, she has a soft spot for people who need help, doesn't she? She even tried to help Noah.
Really? How?
Well, when Noah's dad, who is totally scary, told her that he didn't want me and Noah being friends anymore, she tried to run interference. Colonel Mayer came at her with some really heavy military attitude, but Mom kept her ground.
Gotta love her for that.
Yeah. Well, since Noah hasn't come out to his father or anything yet, I asked her just to lay off for a little bit, and she was cool with that. You know, I would bet Noah would give anything to have his dad be half as accepting as you guys are of me.
Mind if I ask what's going on with you guys?
Well, pretty much nothing. I mean, Noah understands that I'm his friend now, so that's a big step forward. But his father's done such a number on him. I think Noah's terrified of thinking of us ever as anything more than friends.
I don't... It's really soon, Noah. I mean, maybe at some point we can start spending time together again, but I'm still adjusting. And it's really hard looking back and realizing that the time that we spent together wasn't what I thought it was.
Oh, Maddie, I always cared about you. I never lied to you about that.
No, but you left out a really big part of who you are.
But now that you know, don't you think we can go back to the way things were, you know, when we first met?
I really would like that. I miss you. I miss watching old movies with you. I think you're the only person in this town that gets them. Gets me.
I miss you too, Maddie.
It's totally your business whether or not you and Sophie want to have a baby. It's got nothing to do with me.
You got that right. You look good.
Thanks.
I better go to the job I want to check out.
You're going to a job interview. That's great. Where?
On the other side of town. They need a bartender.
But you've never tended bar.
It can't be that hard.
Please don't say it.
You know, I knew Aaron and Sophie were friends, but I was a little like, well, when she just tracked him down like that, it just seemed so desperate.
Look, I would just really hate for you and Aaron to get involved in some big drama with Sophie because of my brother.
Me too, but it's not really my place to tell him who to be friends with.
No, but you can tell him to be careful, right?
Yeah, the thing about Aaron is he has a hard time saying no. So if Sophie's in trouble, you know, he'll just do whatever it takes, and he's not gonna let me talk him out of it.
So basically, he's a good guy.
This might sound corny, but, you know, just, I don't know, seeing how Aaron is, it makes me want to keep my act together, just be a better person, you know?
Somehow, I really don't think you have to worry about that. I mean, look at what you're doing for Will and me.
You know what Aaron said? He said that he's proud of me. I feel like a kid with a gold star. You know, especially after all the times I've let him down, you know.
Yeah, I think those days are over.
Yeah, I sure hope so.
I know you think I should have told Cole that I didn't go through with it, but I just couldn't, okay?
Just don't get why you back down.
Cole was really upset, okay? His sister just heard one of his songs and trashed it. I mean, how could I tell him I didn't go through with the abortion? He was feeling so low already. I just couldn't make it worse. I just need to give him a little more time.
And then what? When he starts to notice that you're not fitting into your clothes anymore, you're gonna say, oops, and then say it's too late, and then the new and improved Cole is just gonna step up. Somehow, Sophie, I just don't see that happening.
But you don't know that.
No, I know this. He hasn't been there for you once since he found out about the baby. I'm afraid for you, Sophie. And I think you're dreaming if you think he's not gonna let you down again.
Well, I'm sorry you feel that way. But Cole's the one in this with me, not you. And he's right, it's nobody's business but ours. So from now on, I'm keeping it that way.
You know, my head is spinning, Craig. I don't know what to think. All I do know is that you did switch those babies.
Why should I go to prison for it any more than Paul, who knew what happened and kept it a secret? And he wasn't the only one, was he?
Yes, I did it too. That's my point. I know firsthand how far a person will go to keep a secret. And when that person is you...
I told you, I did not try to kill Rosanna. You told me that you believed in me, loved me enough to believe that. What happened last night to change that?
Look, I saw you, Paul.
You saw me when?
Last night. When I walked in here and you and Meg suddenly pulled apart like the two of you had been doing something wrong.
We were doing something wrong. We were arguing in your house about whether or not Craig should go to jail. If I looked caught, it's only because you startled me.
Don't do that. Don't make me doubt myself. It's been hard enough these past few weeks coming back here after 2 years and not being sure what's real or what isn't. I saw something last night that looked like a secret between you and Meg
I don't have
that
any
you were
secrets.
keeping, and I
Okay,
want to know what it is.
about me. You know everything that I've done, and you know how I feel about you.
Well, how do you
Rosanna.
feel
I
about
love you.
Meg?
She's married to your ex-husband.
That's not answering my question. It looks like she would rather be married to you.
Look, maybe she's trying to rekindle something that we once had, but it's gone.
All right, so you admit that she's trying to hold on to you.
No, I don't think that's it at all. I think, if anything, she's having trouble coming to grips with the fact that she's married to a monster.
What happened is I watched my husband get arrested last night. What happened is I found out that a damning witness is about to reveal some very ugly truths. So if I'm a little rattled, I have good reason.
There is nothing new here, Meg. Paul and Rosanna have been threatening us since they got to town, draining our bank accounts, doing end runs around us with the corporation.
This is different. You could go back to prison again, and you won't be able to bluff your way out of it.
I do everything totally fast. I pick my token fast, I roll fast, and I win fast. Most of the time.
Now you can play faster without cash with the new Monopoly Electronic Banking Edition. How you play Monopoly is half the fun.
How do you play Monopoly?
Why does Tums control acid faster than Pepsid AC? Because they work on your stomach acid in totally different ways. Tums Calcium naturally, rapidly neutralizes acid, so it works fast. Pepsid AC's famotidine has to travel through your bloodstream, so it takes at least 40 minutes to block natural acid production. So why does Tums work on acid faster and cost less, and Pepsid AC works slower and cost more? Good question. Fast relief is our specialty.
Swim along with Dora in an all-new musical mermaid adventure, available now on DVD. You can help Dora save the Mermaid Kingdom in this never-before-seen double-length DVD premiere. I'm a mermaid! Dora Saves the Mermaids is making a splash, available now only on DVD.
Imagine a way to undo what time has done. Introducing Carry Renewal Serum for dry skin. A triple action serum that locks in moisture, exfoliates, and protects skin for improvement within 3 days. Carry Renewal, forever beautiful.
Right now at Sears, it's the Buy More, Save More appliance event. Buy one, get 10% cash back. Buy two, get 15%. Buy three, get 20% cash back on any home appliance over $399. Or 12 months, no interest, and no payments with your Sears card. Plus, free delivery and haul away on any home appliance over $399. If you need appliances, now's the time. Now through Saturday. It's the Buy More, Save More event. Sears, where it begins.
I have asthma, and my asthma symptoms weren't bothering me that much. But then they got worse. And I was using my fast-acting inhaler more than twice a week. So I asked my doctor about a controller medicine called Asthmanex. Asthmanex helps me around the clock, so I can go about my day breathing easier. For many people, Asthma-Nex can help control asthma symptoms with one daily dose, helping them breathe easier around the clock, just like it did for me. Ask your doctor if one daily dose of prescription Asthma-Nex is right for you.
AsthmaNex won't replace fast-acting inhalers for sudden symptoms. Be careful while adjusting to a switch from an oral steroid to the inhaled steroid AsthmaNex, as you may be less able to heal after surgery, infection, or serious injury. See your doctor if your asthma does not improve.
Asthma-Nex helped me take control of my asthma symptoms.
Asthma symptoms? Ask your doctor about round-the-clock AsthmaNex.
Make sure you grind in some fresh pepper.
Nothing completes a meal like the fresh taste and aroma of McCormick grinders.
Susie, where's the pepper?
I'll do it.
Thank you.
Grinders from McCormick, the taste you trust.
No one is going to prison.
How can you be so glib? Rosanna is going to testify that you switched those babies.
She will report a conversation that I will deny ever having. And then my attorney is going to find 100 ways to discredit her newfound memory.
I think you're deluding yourself. She is strong. She is respected. She is...
recently comatose.
You can't control everything, Craig.
No, but I can increase the odds. And that is what I pay my attorney to do. Quite handsomely, I might add.
You know, I'm going to go see Holden. I have to check in with my family.
Wait, please, please, don't let Paul and Rosanna destroy your faith in me. We have come such a long way. We have laid the foundation for a future and a family that we both want. Please don't judge me so harshly that you lose sight of everything that we've done together.
How can I judge you, Craig? As far as switching the babies goes, I'm nearly as guilty as you are. But if in the course of the trial I do find out that you did try to kill Rosanna to keep her from talking, there will be no doubt in my mind that you do belong in prison. And if that happens, don't expect me to be there when you get out.
Just give me time. That's what Cole and I need if we're gonna make this work on our own.
When?
I know you mean well, and I appreciate it, but I think it's better if we stop being so involved in each other's lives.
I said I was sorry.
I know it's okay, but I think I've been dumping my problems on you, and I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'll see you on my next shift.
Sophie, come on, Sophie.
What was that about?
I think I just lost a friend.
Hey, I asked you a question. Who did this to you? Mayor.
Colonel Mayor, what a surprise to see you here. I mean, this
It is
early.
always such a pleasure to see you, Maddie. Do you mind if I join you too?
No.
I've actually got to be getting back to the station, so I'll take care of this.
Looks like you and my son have managed to put your differences behind you.
Yeah, Noah and I are trying to find a way to work things out.
You know, I always felt you two belonged together.
I'm sorry, I didn't get that. Who'd you say did this? Mayor. The mayor? Damn. You got yourself in one messed up situation. Yo, buddy. You still with me? I guess it's my lucky day.
That was the DA's office. They set a date for the hearing.
Already?
Yep, everything's going our way. You're still okay with this, right?
Yes, yeah, of course. Okay, Craig and I argued. He took the phone.
You don't need to do that. You don't. Stop.
All you have to do is tell the truth.
Of course I will. That's all I want from you, Paul. Too, okay? The truth.
Okay. Here's the truth. You and I are finally back where we belong. And I know that you've been through a really long ordeal and that it's difficult for you to trust. But I have always loved you. And that's never gonna change. Can we pick a date?
I like that.
Well, my PDA is upstairs, you know. So I'll just go get it. And we'll pick a day that you can fall in love with for the rest of your life.
Hello?
I need to talk to you. You find a reason to leave your home and come to my hotel and be discreet.
The only place I'm going to see you, Craig, is in court.
This is about your boyfriend and my wife.
He's on a mission. You and I never had this conversation. To destroy his enemy.
I'm not gonna mess this up.
You sleep with one eye open. And he's just found his ace in the hole.
Has Jack exactly where he wants him. Oh, God, Jack.
The Young and the Restless, CBS weekdays.
Got too much on your plate to think about what should go on your plate? Drink Ensure, a source of complete balanced nutrition. So when you can't eat right, eat smart. Now Ensure has a new taste that's more delicious than ever.
Barbie as the Island Princess, all new on DVD.
Here on my island, the sea says hello.
In her new movie musical, Barbie talks and sings with the animals.
I like the sound of that.
Barbie as the Island Princess. You'll sing and dance with 9 original songs. Own it on DVD today.
Oscar loves going to the dog park. There are always new dogs to meet, new smells to sniff, new things to dig in. But I worry about some of the things he gets into.
That's why there's new Iams Healthy Naturals to help strengthen your dog's defenses. With more antioxidant-rich fruits, vegetables, and beta-carotene than the leading natural brand. It's complete nutrition to help protect your dog's immune system. And let him go explore the world. New Iams Healthy Naturals from vet-recommended Iams.
And the awards go to CoverGirl Exact Mascaras. Unlike other mascaras that claim to be the best, Exact Mascaras pass the beauty expert test. From Beauty Breakthrough to Best Mascara Awards, they're celebrated by beauty experts and highly adored. Get definition and length with Lash Exact, or plump up the volume with Volume Exact. All with no clumps, guaranteed. So go with the most awarded mascaras. From easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl.
All you need is love.
All you need is love. 1, 2, 3. It's over.
Ding, ding, ding.
For leak protection that can take a lot of rough housing, all you need is Love's with new Bear Hug Stretch. You get premium stretch and ultra leak protection for less than the pricey brands.
And the new undisputed living room champ.
Leak protection for less. All you need is Love's.
I trusted it on a really important night. Brunette Expressions really keeps your hair healthy looking, so the color is gonna look great. You know, people see that your hair is kind of catching a little sparkle. This is what I want it to look like all the time. It's this Chroma Shine formula. It made my colored hair more brilliant. I almost didn't believe it could happen. Then it did. I really do trust my colored hair to Pantene Expressions. In your shade, brilliant. Shine.
This week, I know about Nick. Love is unfaithful.
It was one kiss, Jack.
One time and it doesn't count?
Forever is promised. Would you, Ashley, do me the great honor? Faith is undying. There's no cure. I'm physically with you. And hope never lets go. I can see in your eyes that you do not want to end this. The drama is always on CBS Daytime.
I took an NFL player to school. Maybe you can too.
It's the NFL Take a Player to School sweepstakes. Enter at NFLrush.com.
I want to win.
Not an AT&T customer? Here are 275 more reasons to call. Act now to get up to $275 cash back. That's certainly better than being nickel and dimed by Comcast. They start with introductory rates, but the real prices can be quite a shock. Call the new AT&T today to get the Chicago Double Play. That's home phone plus high-speed internet, the fastest internet for the price, both for under $35. And that's not an introductory price like you get from Comcast. And for a limited time, get up to $275 cash back. That's $275 to spend however you like. So call the new AT&T today to get home phone and the fastest internet for the price, the Chicago Double Play, for under $35 a month. Remember, that's not an introductory price. Switch now, and for a limited time, you can also get up to $275 cash back. The new AT&T, the most complete provider for the way you live. Wireless, broadband, home phone, and TV. The new AT&T, your world delivered.
All new Next Rage. 5 Emmys and 20 years as Frasier.
Kelsey Grammer!
But why is his co-star Patricia Heaton putting him in the hot seat?
The women are in charge.
Today at 2 on CBS 2 Chicago. How to fight bogus parking tickets tonight at 10, only on CBS 2 News.
The Wet and Wild Survivor China. New episode CBS Thursday.
Okay. Ready to pick a date?
Oh, actually, can it wait maybe just a few minutes? Something's come up and I have to run out.
Okay. Something to do with that phone call you got?
Yes, actually, it's a former associate of mine has some information for me, and he's not going to be in town for much longer. So, it's nothing to worry about. We can check our calendars when I get back. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, great.
Okay, great.
We're okay, right?
Yes. Yes, of course. Okay, see you later. Okay?
I can't believe how much I've missed. I mean, those poor kids. And poor Jack. How do you tell your children that their mother's dead?
I have no idea. All I know is that we just need to be there for them when the time comes. And listen, Meg, not many people know about this. Lily doesn't know. Carly's sisters, they don't even know.
Yeah, I promise not to say anything until you tell me it's okay.
But I can't make you promise to keep it from your husband.
Of course. Greg and I never keep secrets from each other.
Something going on?
Yes, something is going on, but I don't want to talk about it. Craig's been arrested.
Arrested? For what?
Kidnapping and fraud. It all dates back to when Jennifer and Gwen's babies were switched.
Huh. Is he out on bail?
Yeah. And there's a preliminary hearing soon, and I am not looking forward to it. I am dreading the thought of rehashing that time in my life.
So, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. Stand by my husband.
For how long?
Till I can't anymore.
Oh, Sophie?
Gwen, hi.
Hey, what are you doing here?
That's really none of your business.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that my mom told me that you decided not to have the baby. So I just wanted to make sure that you're okay and that you weren't here because you were having any kind of complication or something. Okay, listen, please, I'm sorry. I know that I was really horrible to you the other day, and I came down on you pretty hard about Cole, but if you could just understand, I just lost the baby, and I was still pretty upset and most likely insanely jealous that you were still pregnant when I wasn't anymore. So if you could please just do me a favor and accept my apology.
Yeah, that's okay. I understand. Look, Gwen, if you really want to know, I couldn't go through with it. And I'm here to see the doctor because I'm still pregnant.
Really? That's really great. And please, let me tell you, a lot of people are going to tell you that you can't have a baby on your own, but they're wrong. I mean, it is very, very difficult, but it is possible. I know it because I've been there, and I didn't go about it the right way, but you're different than I was. You can.
Who says I'm going to be on my own?
Well, I just assumed that Cole wasn't going to go along with it.
Yeah, well then,
then maybe you shouldn't assume. Because Cole and I aren't breaking up. I mean, maybe that's what you want, and that's what Aaron wants, but it's not gonna happen.
Why'd Sophie get so upset? Haven't you been telling her what you think all along?
Yeah, I mean, every time I point out that her boyfriend's acting like a jerk, she just keeps defending him.
Well, it sounds like she felt like she needed to take sides.
So she took Cole's. Oh, hey, I might not like the guy, but he is her baby's father. Maybe that's the way it should be.
Well, I think it's her loss. She couldn't have found a better friend than you.
Morning. OJ, coffee?
Nothing, thanks. Dallas Griffin, Oakdale PD. Here on business.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything.
Actually, I'd like a word with Miss Stewart, if you have time.
Yeah, what's this about?
It's about Dusty Donovan.
That's right. Here. Take a drink. Oh, you're too late, I checked. Somebody already rolled you. Please. Call it, please.
Dusty Donovan was supposed to show up at a pretrial hearing in the Cherie Love murder case, but he didn't appear.
Do you think something happened to him?
Did he say anything to you about leaving town?
He wouldn't tell me. I haven't seen Dusty in a really long time.
How long?
Since way before he got arrested. And for the record, I don't believe he killed that woman. And he wouldn't skip town. He'd fight to clear his name.
Well, it's my understanding that you and Dusty Donovan have romantic ties.
What's that supposed to mean?
He was pretty angry, wasn't he? That Cherie Love released a video featuring you and himself in a situation most people would find compromising.
But that doesn't mean he killed her. And that doesn't mean I had anything to do with it.
You're sure that there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Listen, brother, you got your answer. Allison didn't have anything to do with this woman being killed, and she doesn't know where Dusty is. So why don't you take your questions somewhere else?
Actually, Colonel, Noah and I are trying to figure out...
All taken care of. Sorry I can't eat with you, Dad. I just really do have to get back to the studio.
Oh, no, that's fine. I understand. The only reason I was hunting you down is to tell you that I'm leaving town.
You are? I mean, is something wrong?
No, not at all. I just spent a considerable amount of time here, and there are a few personal things I need to tie up, and then, I don't know, afterwards I thought I'd do some traveling.
Well, you deserve a vacation. Where are you going?
You know, I haven't decided yet. I thought I'd allow myself some spontaneity, but I will let you know.
That's great.
And after all, I mean, now that you and Maddie are back on track, I can travel knowing that I am leaving you in very good hands.
Dad, just so you know, Maddie and I are...
Noah and I are going to try really hard to work things out the best way that we know how. And I'm going to take very, very good care of your son.
That makes me very happy, young lady. Very happy. Noah.
Okay, what was that?
He thinks we're back together.
Yeah, I got that, but why?
Because it's what he wants to believe. Noah, he saw us hugging, and he made it mean what he wanted it to. And I didn't have the heart to tell him that he was wrong.
Maddie, you never leave anything out. I mean, I've been lying too much, and I don't need you to start lying for me. I've got to tell him the truth.
No, wait. Unless you're gonna tell him the whole truth, you should let him go. That way he can take his trip. It'll give you some time to figure out how to get him to accept who you really are.
I hope it's a really, really long trip.
Call 911. Sorry, man. I can't bring the cops here.
Why?
I have to stay under the radar. They catch me stripping cars and selling the parts. I'm doing 1 to 5. Besides, if the mayor or the mob or whoever put this hit on you comes back, both of us will be dead. Sorry, you're on your own.
Well, if you leave, I'm gonna die.
Now the heartburn-stopping strength of Zantac?
Also comes with a refreshing hint of cool mint. New maximum strength Zantac 150 Cool Mint tablets. Heartburn? Attack it. Zantac.
Take a closer look at your skin. It's amazing. Bending and moving with you. How you feel the world around you. Your waterproof barrier. Do you see skin the way we do? Your skin is amazing. Help keep it that way with Vaseline.
An aspirin regimen, your doctor's orders. Bare chewable baby aspirin in cherry and orange. Be sure to talk to your doctor before you begin an aspirin regimen. Bayer. Expect wonders.
I'm 45. You look at your old passport picture and go, oh, I need to take care of my body, and especially my heart. If soy protein can help me, I'm there. So I drink Silk.
I'm Bruce Johnson, and I'm an inventor. I was always congested at night, and that meant a bad night of sleep. I tried everything from padded paper clips to straws. Finally, one night I was laying in bed, and I thought, outside of the nose, not inside.
Inside Breathe Right nasal strips are 2 plastic bands that lift open nasal passages so you breathe better and sleep better.
My nasal passages stay open, and I can breathe really quite relaxed.
If you have a cold, allergies, deviated septum, or snore, try Breathe Right and you'll notice a difference.
What color are my eyes?
Green.
Hazel!
Critics are hailing Feast of Love as the fall's first Oscar-worthy film. It's sexy and passionate, a must-see.
Sometimes I think love is just a trick.
I think it's everything. Feast of Love, rated R. In theaters everywhere Friday.
But if he likes me, why would he act that way?
Well, he's kind of like this crescent roll. Flaky on the outside, soft on the inside.
Oh, I get it.
How do you make learning fun? With the new WizKid PC learning system. Now your child has 2 ways to play. Kids can hold the learning in their hands. Or play on their computer to really bring the learning to life. They can learn reading, math, science, and so much more. WizKid grows as your child grows. And WizKid safely gets your child on the WizKid website where there's more fun learning. So get your kid into WizKid, because it's easy to learn when learning is fun. WizKid from VTech.
If only I were a bit taller. Here, try this new Angel Soft. It just got better. Now it's even thicker, which can come in handy. Whoa!
New, thicker Angel Soft. Even more comfort where you want it.
So that's how many angels it takes to change a light bulb.
Television's most thrilling show returns with a new case so emotional, no one will ever be the same.
We all want to believe that profile is right. I believe it is. What if we're wrong?
The season premiere of Criminal Minds. Then, the biggest city. The biggest crime scene.
He's taunting us.
He's playing a very real game, and I'm the target. The season premiere of CSI New York and Criminal Minds tonight on CBS.
Thanks for standing up for me. I know, it's hard to hear about Dusty in the video again.
That Dallas guy was out of line. You know? You're not a part of this case, and what happened with you and Dusty is old news. It doesn't matter anymore.
You really feel that way?
Allison, tell me you know that you did nothing wrong.
I know. It just feels really good to hear you say it.
Hey, Luke, think fast.
You're in a good mood.
Yeah, it feels good for a change.
Why? What happened?
Why'd something have to happen?
Because I haven't seen you like this in a long time.
Would you think I was a horrible person if I told you that my dad just left town and I'm suddenly really, really happy?
You came.
Yes. Against my better judgment, I must say. I assume this is a last-ditch effort to get me to drop my case.
What do you think?
I think you've run out of ideas.
Well, I think I needed to get your attention, and it worked. But tell me, Rosanna, why did baiting my hook with Meg and Paul get you to bite?
Look, just say what you have to say. I'm a busy woman.
Have you really thought this through?
Of course I have.
Well, then you know my life is in your hands.
You know, if you're going to beg me for mercy, you would do well to remember how you behaved when my life was in your hands. You stole 2 years from me?
I'm not talking about going to prison, Rosanna.
I'm talking about my marriage.
Oh, I don't give a damn about your ridiculous marriage.
You should. Meg is slipping away because of your baseless accusations.
You know, if Meg happens to see you for who you really are, that is so not my problem. I not only remember what you did to me, but why. And I cannot wait to tell the jury all about it so I can watch them drag you off to prison.
Right. Well, if you can drag yourself out of the past and face what's imminent, do you know what will happen if a jury sends me away to prison?
Justice will be served.
Meg will be free. Free to go right back into Paul's arms.
When you're constipated, harsh stimulant laxatives can cause cramps. And cramps can give you a bad day. Phillips caplets don't have harsh stimulants, so you get relief overnight without cramps. Relief feels better with Phillips.
Knocked Up.
Oh, good, a smiley face. Oh, I think that's bad.
It's hilarious in ways you have to see to believe. An instant classic.
You need to train him.
I thought you're supposed to just accept people for who they are. I love them anyway.
Knocked Up. Own it now.
I eat food off the floor. I play with my boots in the toilet. I don't wash my hands.
Kids don't know it, but they pass along more than just secrets. That's why Clorox has a line of disinfecting products to help kill germs that can make them sick. When their world is cleaner, their lives are healthier.
Also, try Clorox Disinfecting Wipes with a new low-streak formula.
I do everything totally fast. I pick my token fast, I roll fast, and I win fast. Most of the time.
Now you can play faster without cash with the new Monopoly Electronic Banking Edition. How you play Monopoly is half the fun.
How do you play Monopoly?
I love baseball so much. If I could play instead of sleep, I would.
But my mom always thinks about my asthma.
She worries when I wake up and start coughing at night.
Do more to help control your child's asthma. Taken once a day in the evening, Singulair works round the clock to help prevent asthma symptoms. Ask your child's doctor about Singulair, a simple-to-take cherry chewable tablet made with kids in mind. Singulair is steroid-free and is available for children as young as 12 months. Singulair is also approved to help relieve seasonal allergy symptoms. Singulair will not replace fast-acting medicines for sudden symptoms. Your child should continue taking their own asthma medicines as prescribed. If asthma symptoms get worse, contact your child's doctor at once. Side effects are generally mild and vary by age and may include headache, ear infection, sore throat, and upper respiratory infection. Join the millions of people with asthma who have discovered Singulair.
I just want to play. Play!
Ask your child's doctor about Singulair today.
Great taste, lower sodium. Here we go.
Campbell's added our lower sodium natural sea salt to new Healthy Request microwavable soup.
Where did you get the idea to use sea salt?
The season premiere of CSI, Then.
I just want to help, okay?
The season premiere of Without a Trace and CSI, CBS Thursday.
Sophie, I really hope you didn't hang around here waiting for me. I need to talk to you, okay? If you could just give me a chance. To do what? To stop putting my foot in my mouth. Okay, I didn't mean to imply that you and my brother were gonna break up. I was just trying to be a little supportive about the baby.
If you really want to be supportive about the baby, you'd help your brother.
With what, Sophie? His music?
If you just encourage him a little. Tell him you were wrong, that his music is better than you thought.
And what point would that be?
Well, to make him feel better. I mean, Gwen, there are really only two things that Cole loves, and that's writing songs and me. And if he feels better about his music, he might be happier about the baby.
Sophie, I'm sorry, do you not hear what a huge stretch that is? And even so, Cole already knows that I don't like his music. So if I pull a 180 and suddenly say I do, he's gonna know that I'm lying. And while I'm sorry that he's unhappy, and moreover how it affects you, I'm not the one who can fix that.
Okay. You know, if you don't want to help, that's fine, but don't think you have any right to tell me how to live my life.
It isn't Dusty Donovan. All that time we didn't get along. When Mayor shows up, does us in, and, well, here we are. It's such a shame. We could have been great friends. I know it. But now it's too late. Oh, don't resist, sweetie. It's not so bad. I can help you relax. I know all the tricks.
Don't touch me. I'm not going anywhere. Not without a fight, you got it?
I got it. But I'm not sure you do. You don't have a choice. You're already gone.
So, your dad thinks you and Maddie are back together again. I didn't mean to lie to him, and I swear when he comes back, I'll straighten everything out. But when Maddie told me to just let him go, I suddenly felt this weight lift off me. It's like I can breathe again. And I can be, I don't know, yourself? Yeah. Wish I could feel like this all the time. Well, you can. I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, but once your dad does come back, and if you do decide to come out to him, this feeling, this freedom, just not hiding, that'll be normal. I owe you. No, you don't. Look, I gotta study for this lit exam.
Paul and Meg are over.
For now.
Paul will never take her back.
Why? Because that's what Paul told you?
Because anything that Paul and Meg had died when she married you.
And you don't really believe that?
Which shows you how little you know.
I know that you were watching them last night. When I got to Fairwinds, you were glued to them. Every look, every movement. You could see that the spark between them hadn't died, and you couldn't stand it.
What I couldn't stand was watching Meg humiliate herself. I mean, she throws herself at Paul. He doesn't want her. I really felt sorry for the girl. Did you know that she actually kissed him? Did you know that? I wiped the lipstick off him myself.
That's Paul's version.
That's the truth.
Yeah, well, Paul has convinced you that a great many things are true. He's got you convinced that you remember the talk you and I had the night that you drove off the road, but you don't remember it, Rosanna. And deep down inside, you don't believe him when he says that there is nothing between the two of them. You saw it. You were there. The man is obsessed. Do you know that he came to the church on the wedding day? Do you know that he followed us to Canada on the honeymoon? Now, does that sound like a man who gave up the moment we were married?
Oh my God, I think you should just really stop trying to spin this.
Look, I want you to think, Rosanna, why would it be so important for Paul Ryan to take me down?
Because he hates you for what you did to me.
But he claims he loves you. So why not just move on with his life with you? I will tell you why. Because he's paralyzed with jealousy. But you mark my words, Rosanna. If Paul Ryan gets me put away in federal prison, it will just be a matter of time before he and Meg find their way back to each other.
I don't have to listen to any of them.
Think about this, Rosanna. You saw them. If you walk into that courtroom and you testify against me, you will be lighting a fire that you cannot put out.
On the next As the World Turns.
I'd give anything not to see what I just did.
What's going on isn't about Katie. It's got something to do with my mom. So I'm not going to school until you tell me what it is.
You're leaving me already, aren't you?
I'm still a woman.
let me feel like one.
Now there's a whole new way to love them back from Caesar. Introducing gourmet fillets and sauce. Individually prepared entrees in delicious flavors like prime rib. It's Caesar like you've never seen it before.
In the blink of an eye, it happens. The crepiness, the sagging, all those serious signs of aging. So I use L'Oreal's Revitalift Double Eye Lift when one step is no longer enough. With Proretinol A, it works under eyes to smooth wrinkles and deflate puffiness. With Protentium E, it works on the eyelid to instantly lift sagging lids. With Revitalift Double Eye Lift, you get smoother, younger-looking eyes. All in 2 steps, all in a blink, and we're worth it. Revitalift Double Eye Lift by L'Oreal Skincare.
Finally releasing from the Disney Vault, Walt Disney's classic story
Look out!
of the most endearing friendship.
I want to stay here with you. You're all right, kid.
Now fully restored. The Jungle Book on 2-disc DVD October 2nd only for a limited time.
Earwax buildup can lead to discomfort, pressure, even hearing loss. Now there's new Murine Irrigate. Its unique reverse spray nozzle sprays backwards to clean your ear canal without pressure on sensitive eardrums. Murine Irrigate helps prevent earwax buildup.
Pop-Tarts can't stand up to the delicious taste of toaster strudel. Pillsbury toaster strudel, the one kids want to eat.
Vitamin D is a key to calcium absorption, which helps keep bones strong. Caltrate has advanced levels of vitamin D. Keep your bones strong to keep your body strong. Caltrate, the key to strong bones.
When it comes to powerful congestion relief, my choice is Clear. I get Claritin Clear with Claritin D.
Some allergy decongestants change their formulas. Claritin D chose not to change.
For terrible sinus pressure, my choice is Clear. Claritin D.
Nothing works stronger, faster, or longer to relieve your worst allergy symptoms, including congestion and sinus pressure, without drowsiness.
For the worst allergies, I want a product with the best decongestant. My choice is Clear. Claritin D.
Get Claritin D at the pharmacy counter. Still no prescription needed.
Live Claritin Clear.
Meet Dylan. No energy crisis here. Good thing Fisher-Price invented the Smart Cycle. It connects to your TV. The more he pedals, the more he learns.
15. Great.
Numbers, letters, spelling. His brain will get quite a workout. Or he can refuel at a learning pit stop. There are plenty of additional cartridges, games, and arcade races. That's one Smart Cycle. And it's as energetic as he is. New from Fisher-Price.
This Thursday, the new Survivor China is wet.
Just like we like it.
Wild.
Go!
And everyone's already been dragged through the mud.
Everybody pulling everybody's clothes off.
Literally.
He's the most irritating person on the planet. He's just so patronizing.
New episode of Survivor China, CBS Thursday.
Are you tired of painting your house every 2 years only to have it fade and chip? Never paint again with Unique Coatings Home Shield. Unique Coatings Home Shield can be applied to aluminum,